My next project is a tabletop I'm building for a friend who got a promotion at work. When he got his promotion, he decided he needed a conference table. But he works for the state and money is tight, so what they got him was a cheesy plastic table. I'm going to build a tabletop for it like I did for my wife. She has the identical table and I built this tabletop. And that is what it looks like before. And that's after. You can see it's not square. See the twist in it?
Oh, yeah.
So if I put that in there, it's going to translate into a problem there. So what I will do then is cut that off. Have a border around this rough center. I've got quite a bit of the tabletop glued together, the center pieces here and the side pieces for the border. The problem I enjoy though is it's only 3 feet from here to here, 36 inches. It needs to be 4 feet. These boards aren't quite 6 inches wide. So if I do that for an end border and that, which I think looks pretty good, it's still not 48 inches long. As you can see here, I've got to cover this. This is my underlayment piece. I'm trying to decide what to do. I thought about putting that on the end. I thought about putting it right here to extend it down. If I do that on both sides, that'll give me sufficient length. And I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out. That's my next step. I'm leaning toward something like that. If I put it just here, cut a little piece, then I end up having to either notch this or put a piece right in there to fill that, right here. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm getting low on wood though. I only got this piece, which I can rip and add to the end. That's my other option, is just, and that's what I'm leaning toward, rip a piece from this, place it on the end here on both sides. So this will be a little wider than this, but that's okay. It's asymmetrical anyway. That's next. What I decided to do is go with 2 of these that are each 1.5 inches and leaves this space, which is not 2 inches, but what I'm going to do is cut 4 of these down to 1 inch wide each through that saw. Then I'll take those 4 pieces and take 2 on either side and put in that gap, and it'll overhang. And I'm going to leave that for now until I figure out how the side fits. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, finally got finished. This is the final tabletop. I made this out of 2 3-foot by 6 inch by 2 inch pieces of reclaimed lumber. This is the exterior. This is the center. Because it's such short pieces and I had to fight, I ended up stitching some pieces together, and it's not quite the design I'd go with, but it's the design I could do given the wood I had. I ran out of wood, so I had to make the skirt up here out of alder that I had around the shop. But it still came out okay. I put on 1 coat of sanding sealer, sanded that, and then I put on 2 coats of water-based polyurethane. Sanded between those, a final sanding with 600 grit wet and dry. Let that dry, and then I waxed it. And this is the final result. And I hope my friend Jim is pleased with it. Alan for Jackal Craft, Boise.